Good morning, everybody. It's Lynn, the Leather Bag Lady. How are you all today? It's Monday morning, and it's 10:30. So I think I left the trailer at 5 a.m. this morning. Bruce woke me up, and I didn't get back to sleep. So I needed to do laundry, and figured I would get it done early before it gets too crazy hot. Walked in the house and realized that I did not leave the air conditioning on. So needless to say, it's actually a little cooler in here now than it was when I first opened the door this morning, but the dryer has been going nonstop, so it is what it is. So happy Monday. Hope you all had a great weekend. We had a really weird weekend. There was some stuff going on at the park, and one minute it's torrential downpours. I went to the beach yesterday, and within 10 minutes Bruce had to come back and get me because it was pissing rain. So, and all the people around me were like, thanks. Oh, well, maybe I'll get a chance to go back later on today. I'm not sure. I am going to finish up this laundry, finish this video. I've got a bag to mail out, and then I'm back up there for the Habs game tonight. I'm not a hockey person. I don't follow it, but there's quite a group of people at the park who were Leafs fans, but now are just happy that something Canadian is in the final. And I'm having a hot flash, so, oh my God. Every time I talk to you guys, I have a hot flash. So, what about the t-shirt? Wild and free. Woohoo! And the bikini top, because everything's in the wash. That's got to be a first. Even when I was in university, that never happened. But I'm actually quite glad I could even get this freaking top on with the bazungas. Jesus, Murphy. Talk about that. So, today I have two vintage Coach bags. Now, are they in pristine condition? No, they're not. Not in my book anyway. Maybe there will be some people that think that. I've seen some in some pretty rough shape, so I never really know how to gauge. There's a little bit of corner wear on both the bags, and the black one, there's a little bit on both of them. It's in the listing, and hopefully if you watch the video, then you can see it a little bit more up front and personal. So, first bag is, if I can find it, here it is. The first bag is this 1980s made in the USA vintage Coach bag. It's on the last hole, so you can shorten it. Just a nice shoulder bag. Here's the vintage hang tag. I don't know if you can see, I've re-dyed the corners just because there was, a little bit of color loss. And there's a little indentation here and here. And there's a little one. Now, I actually might, it feels actually kind of, I think the steam from the kettle will work with that. I've used that method in the past, and it has actually worked very well. Am I boiling the kettle today? Hell to the no. So here's your Creed. It's kind of lost a little bit of its luster. It's made in the USA. And then all that beautiful raw leather. So, nice little bag. This is one that I picked up in Sarnia. Just simple little Coach. 1980s, I would say this one is. And that's bag number one. Bag number two is, I'm going to say from the 90s, just because there is what looks to be a foam pouch, but it is literally this big. Tall. Little, it's a little wee skinny thing. So this has the older style hang tag. there is a little slot here, but it's that deep. It's just literally for a set of keys or something. Now I've put the straps on the last strap, on the last hole, so it's a comfortable enough shoulder, even for me being a little, what's it, somebody said, Rubenesque. It sounds like a freaking vegetable, let alone a curvy lady. Was it a luscious diva? These are all the names that I get called. I don't know whether people are taking the piss or they mean it or whatever. So, yeah, zipper. It's got one of those kind of funky, you know, like a jacket zipper. Nice bag. Nice bag. In very good condition on the sides. There is a little bit of corner, just, I don't, it's not even really showing up. Now I moisturized it, and when I did, it darkened it a little, and it's now starting to lighten back up. Just a little bit of corner wear, and there is a little blemish on the base. So again, I'm absolutely happy to, you know, maybe even paint the bag in a worse light than it actually is. I've had that comment quite a few times, but I just go by my standards. And I've listed this as an 8 out of 10. I've listed the black as a 7 out of 10. Maybe I should take a minute to talk about that. I've always meant to do that. 10 out of 10, in my opinion, if it's used, there's no such thing. So, I mean, even new with tags, I find a lot of them are 9 out of 10s. So, 9 out of 10 for me is in as new condition. 8 out of 10 is a little bit of noticeable wear, whether it's inside or out, but nothing, you know, maybe there's a depression mark in the leather very slightly, or, well, you've seen the beige one. I consider that an 8 out of 10. 7 out of 10 as in the black. Maybe the corner wear is a little bit more than I would like to see. The finish is maybe not as bright. I mean, even that black, you know, it's not as, I know it's not shiny. It's not meant to be shiny, but you know, there's just a little bit of a variation in the finish, which is maybe a bit harsh. 6 out of 10, unless it is something really, really, really special, I wouldn't go any lower than 7 out of 10. So to me, you know, if you're going to go, A, it's not cost effective, and B, you know, you can thrift for that kind of stuff yourself. This is, went thrifting again today. I just got back, and there's a lady, we're competition for each other. Now, the fact that I sell vintage is what's saving my buns right now, because she went right to a spot, and I guess maybe it kind of makes sense. It's a spot on the end, and if they're going to add bags, that's where they're going to add them. So that was a little learning for me this morning, is, you know, go right to the ends and, you know, work your way back, because the employees are going to put the bags where it's easiest to put them. You know, in amongst the piles. They're not going to separate them and put them in when they can just hang them on the end. So that was a little learning. She grabbed one before me, but I got a really nice juicy couture. Is going to need some work. A lot of these bags, I do recommend that you get a conditioner. I've talked about the Cadillac boot and shoe, or shoe and boot, whatever it is. I've never used it, but it's Hadrian is another reseller that I follow. He swears by it, so if it's good enough for him, then I will order it at some point. The Carmichael's, yeah, I always say Carmichael's. The Chamberlain stuff that my son bought me for Christmas is, I don't know if you can see it, but it's very wet right now, because, and it's right, yeah, you can't even really tell. It's probably about that dipped in the middle, because of the heat in here. So it's it is what it is. So that is something that I will replace this, and I will not be buying the absorbing that stuff on pebbled leather. If you don't rub it in perfectly, it leaves a white blotchy. No, not going to do that again. I will use it up because I don't have money to throw down the drain. So that's it for today. I told you we did a painting party on, did I tell you that? Or maybe I didn't. Yesterday, Christina, Karen, Jules, and we did a little painting party. It was so cool. We painted a flower with a little ladybug on it, and it was so interesting to see all of our different personalities coming out in the colors that we chose, and the way that we chose to interpret the picture. It was really cool. And Christina, Martha Stewart had a beautiful little sandwich plate, and that shit, it doesn't even occur to me to do that. Maybe because I don't eat at those times, but it was very lovely. It was getting to be super, super hot. So we did it at about 11:30, and we walked prior to that. So we did okay. I think I walked Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with Christina. So, whatever. Just waiting. I cannot wait. Hopefully we'll get into step 3 early, and I can get back to the gym because I'm done. Like, I need to get back into the gym. So have a great rest of the day. I will be home tomorrow. I get my second shot tomorrow, 9:40. So I wanted to be at the trailer tonight to watch the game, albeit that, it doesn't start till 8, so we won't be able to watch all of it. But whatever, it's just the atmosphere. And yeah, and I'll be home early to get my shot. And then I'll do another video tomorrow and do some more listing. So I will see you tomorrow. Have a good day, everybody. Bye, bye, bye.